Hello. Welcome. What should we talk about today? There is a question that sort of doesn't make sense to me at all. Because people usually talk about that you should be abundant. You should act from abundance, that you sort of already have everything. And as Jesus said, he said that the kingdom of God is within you. So we should have everything. We should already have everything that we seek within. And some spiritual teachers say that once you wake up, once you reach awakening, you will realize that everything you were seeking was you, yourself. And I haven't reached awakening yet. I'm still in this process of sort of trying to remove the programs of the matrix. And it's very tough. It's like killing what you've been taught, killing your old beliefs, killing... It's not nice to say killing yourself, but you seriously change your views and everything you thought was true. Because when you think about abundance and reality, consciousness, your experience, life, suffering, survival, you realize that you are the awareness that inhabits a human character. And this awareness that experiences is sort of trapped within this character. And this character it's an animal, basically. And when we look at this universe, we see a universe where God, it depends on what your view of God is, but to me, God is like nothing that became everything. So God is everything and everyone. It's the infinite potential. And God decides to be consciousness, awareness, which also is love. And since nothing can be something, which is this experience we're having right now, then I believe that nothing can truly be anything. And God is nothing and everything, and that's you. That includes me as well, and you, and the experience that we have right now, which is tough. Because when you look on planet Earth and life, it's rough. This is a hard experience. Because when you're born, you don't know what's true. You don't know where you came from, and you don't really know what's happening. And then you are taught by the world and society around you what's real and what's not. You're taught by culture and the collective human shadow, society. And as a human in this day of age, and I like the example of the yuga cycles. I'll pull this up on the screen because according to advanced spiritual teachers and Yogananda, we are currently in starting the Dvapara Yuga. And we were currently in Kali Yuga. And this cycle is like it's God playing with itself through an awakening and then going back to sleep, basically, just to wake up again. And as I see it, I see the Satya Yuga as a day of age where on planet Earth we realize that we are God. We realize that everything is ourselves, that all is one. Non-duality is not a question. And as you see on this chart, we are in very low. We're not in love consciousness. Yeah, maybe we are, but we're in low consciousness right now. And this is consciousness of separation, a me and a you. And no matter how much I talk about this, the game as it is right now, it follows the present moment, I guess. So right now, in this day and age, things are about separation, a me and a you, competition. And this is what we see in society. You strive for worthiness. You don't believe that you are worthy just because you exist. You want to become someone. You think you become worthy if you get to have sex, women, money, status. If your ability to survive is good. You have friends, social circles. And as we reach awakening, we come closer to truth, basically. And I saw this guy talk about how the sun, maybe you've seen the Netflix series, The Three-Body Problem, and how that's a reference to our sun, which goes close to, it goes in a cycle with two other stars. And as the sun is far away from these other stars, the vibration is low. It has a low vibration. And as the sun comes closer to these stars, the vibration sort of increases. And this is how these cycles work, basically, on planet Earth. And right now, we're experiencing a day and age where God consumes itself, basically. And I don't know why this is. I was just traveling alone by myself to try that out, to try to be with myself within my own company, to take care of myself. So I went to Turkey all alone. And I just decided to relax, have a great time. And I go out to eat, right? And I love food. I love food. Food is amazing. And when I eat like mixed grill, as they have in Turkey, with chicken, lamb, I don't know, kebab, you enjoy yourself, but you are actually eating yourself. Your God is eating God. And why is this? Why do we have to kill something to eat it? When you have this hot looking girl in school, the boys are competing for her. Because you want her to pick you. And you do this as well as a guy. Like when I look at women, obviously I want the ones that are attractive. It makes sense. So we have this animal, this human character. It's about survival. And sort of survival of the fittest. But as consciousness wakes up within you, you sort of realize that you're not acting from abundance. If you go to work out just to become big, so that you can be better than other boys, that's not an act of abundance. Not really. So this is what society has sort of taught us from when we were small, that you have to prove your worthiness. Maybe it's true what Jesus said, that everything you seek is really within you. It's just your job to get rid of the matrix, which are the programs that tells you that you can't feel love. You're not worthy to feel love. You're not worthy to feel peace. As you are right now. But what if you are? Because when I've witnessed myself and my experiences, the best experiences I've had has been in love. Like when you go out and you meet someone you vibe with, and you suddenly have a great time, and you have this beautiful girl that you feel like picks you. And then the program of the Matrix tells you that now you're worthy, now you can rest. And as you're dating this girl and you have sex with her, you go on the beach with her, you go out to eat, you have fun, you spend time together, you suddenly get this peace from within yourself because of the circumstances. But the feeling came from within yourself. So it's just like your outer reality tells you what is good and not. So my ego sort of told me that I was only worthy if I had a beautiful girl walking by my side. But what if this feeling can always be generated from within? I just need to do enough shadow work to realize that I was always worthy. I was always enough. That everything I seek is truly within me. And I don't know if you follow along here, because there's so many just thoughts popping up. But it's kind of weird how God acts in this dimension of separation. Because I can't just create something from nothing with my hands. Just create a nice plate of food. Suddenly create a big biceps. Suddenly get a bigger dick or get taller. If you understand what I mean. But maybe have 2 dicks so I can fuck. No, I'm joking. But this is what abundance really is. And I do things in my life that I sort of hate. I show up to a job and it's okay, like I feel like I'm very lucky with my job. It's not much stress, but it's boring. I feel like I sort of sell my soul being there, working for money. And when I get money, I can like pay my rent, have a place to live, I can go buy food. But it's not really abundance, is it? Because everything seems to be transactional. And that's the tragic thing about love as well. When you meet someone, it feels like things are transactional. And I have this program within myself. I'm not saying I'm perfect at all. I'm far from it. I have desires that are maybe dirty, and I'm not this angel walking here on earth with that has completely detached from my body. This body that has desires and believes in separation is real to me. Where was my thread going here? Yeah, like when it comes to love, and with friends as well, and with gifts and everything, you never really just give out of abundance. There's always like a part of you that when you give something, it's a voice inside your head, like, I hope I get something back. But real abundance is when you can just give and give, because you're overflowing of what you are, which is love. But it's difficult in this world because this world is very harsh. Society, parents, teachers, friends, they have beliefs that are not healthy at all. Like for example, if you're an atheist and you believe that death is real, that's tragic. You seriously believe that you're going to die and be nothing forever, with no understanding of what nothing is. And if you believe in religion, you believe that some people deserve to be burning in hell for eternity. Like, have you really questioned what that truly means for that person or someone else? Because this world is so harsh, because you need to sort of be evil. God needs to eat God to survive in this world. And eventually you will die yourself. You will also be eaten by something else. God kills and consumes God and reproduces God to continue on with the experience. And right now you're having just your experience, but the truth is that your awareness is everything and everyone. Nothing and everything. And I don't know why the game is like this, because when you think about eternity and nothing and time, infinity has already been. So this game has been designed the perfect way for eternity. And I think it's about God forgetting itself just to eventually remember. And then at some point we can live in bliss because, there was nothing to worry about. I was always it and everything. So you try to do enough work to sort of try to find this peace within yourself. And it's difficult, it's hard. It requires an extreme existential crisis. You need to feel the separation, feel the hell that this world is, and what you thought was real and not real. Because I've come to sort of a point where I don't really see anyone as evil, because I understand that this world is traumatizing. Imagine those that do the most evil acts in this world. They have been traumatized on levels you can't imagine or can't believe. And we all want what's best for our experience, and right now your experience is this animal that's separate. but that's not really true, which sort of doesn't make sense. And I don't know how a world would look like if we truly embrace non-duality, because I think everything would collapse on itself. For Earth to continue as it is right now, we can't know what's really true. We need to believe in separation. And I also want good things for this character, my ego, because this is what I experience right now. I want to have sex, I want money, I want those things, but I sort of understand that they don't really fulfill me. If it's not honest, if I need to fake my worth, if I need to earn money, buy cool clothes. I sort of work out and take care of my body, but I'm not really sure if it's out of self-love or because I want to prove my worth to someone else. But I could talk about this for hours. I'll leave this here. If you have questions or an insight that you want to share, just please comment below. I hope some of this made sense. And I'm going to end with this, like, how would it feel like to relax and breathe if you knew you already had everything? Because you kind of already do. Maybe you're maybe you're not experiencing it right now, but what if the girl was never what you was searching for, or the money, or the safety? Maybe it was always yourself, you holding yourself, like a parent to your own inner child. And the ego screams listening to this, like I sort of hear my own words and I'm saying, no, fuck, I need the girl, I need the money, I need approval, I need to be held. What if I don't get sex? What if I don't get the experience I deserve? But what if the truth was that it's actually true, everything you seek is from within yourself? And once you have woken up from there and you're suddenly overflowing because you realized you're love, you're God, you're everything, you have reached awakening, you can share life from that view onwards. I hope this made sense. Take care of yourself. I love you.